1 2 1 2. Jesus Christ. 1 2 1 2. Is this thing on? All right, so I'm live, fellas, and I'm bringing a whole lot of pain with me. 1 2 3. So, fellas, if you can hear me, smash a W in the chat. That would be great. That would be great. That will give me a sign that you're listening to me, and yes. All right, let me just shut this window off. 1 2 3. All right, then. YouTube is on. OBS is on. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. My loyal warriors. My crypto degens. My gamblers. And also comment if the music is not too loud. The background music is not too loud. I mean, I want to bring something dramatic. You said it. You said it, Ruslan. UREG. UREG. But also, there were a lot of people that are saying that, hey bro, keep an eye on M2 or 2M money flow, money supply in the whole world. Because based on this money supply, Bitcoin needs to go to $200,000 this cycle or probably next week. Oh bro, you're stupid. Your channel is bad for crypto. I'm just messing with you, fellas. As long as you're having that critical thinking and you have your opinion, that's all right. Stick to your plan. It's all good. All right, so where were we from my last two market updates that I posted? Also, comment if the music is not too loud, seriously, because I have no idea. I just put in my headphones right now and I cannot hear ain't shit right now. All right. All right. Everyone is paying attention. Let me just double check how many of us are how many of you are watching this live stream. Where's my hold on, crypto bros, degens, gamblers. Alrighty then. All right. Oh, so we have like 20 people. 20 people. All right. So for those who are watching, smash a like. You don't need to subscribe me. I don't care. But a like button would help us to attract more people and discuss alongside with us what is going on with the crypto. Of course, everybody knows that this war has been escalated. Iran against Israel. I mean, shit. People have no better things to do. I mean, why do they do that? Why? Just live in peace, bro. I mean, just chill. Just chill. Enjoy life. Why do you need to go to war? Of course, this is not a political channel, so I'm not going to discuss about that. And in this one, we're going to discuss about, once again, Ethereum, Bitcoin, what is going on? Ethereum, also majority of those altcoins, it seems that the altcoin season was a scam. So, since the beginning of this whole trend, altcoin season is coming. I mean, it doesn't matter that the BlackRock, Trump, everybody's like buying Ethereum or other altcoins based on the Ethereum's blockchain. It doesn't absolutely matter right now, that because the price is dumping. I mean, BlackRock, what we're announcing that they were buying more and more ETH every single day, and the price just keeps dumping. So there's like a lot of uncertainty, and I'm smelling something bad is cooking, because I have, oh my god, I'm lost. I lost in words, and I have nothing to tell you here. But of course, this live stream has absolutely no purpose. We're gonna take a look what is going on with the Bitcoin, what is going on with ETH, and based on my previous two market updates that I posted on my YouTube channel, I mean, that was like clear as day that there's like a strong probability to see that movement to the downside, and the cherry at the top, or let's just see an extra sauce, was just this war. Was this war potential divergence on the left side, on the right side, exactly the same scenario. I mean, exactly the same market structure as we've seen on the left side. The previous, what it was like 2024 December, January, whatever, but potential divergence when the money, I mean, where the price is going up and all the momentum waves. It doesn't matter what type of indicator you're using. You're using RSI, MACDs. I'm using my custom made on the money flow in fear and greed. This is not a Fu Manchu. This is not a market cipher. This is based on the fear and greed and of course the money flow. So stop asking me those stupid questions on the comment section. So I mean, today I'm pissed because, yeah, Ethereum is just taking a nasty hit. Bitcoin is taking that nasty hit. But of course, I mean, despite the fact that right now I'm pissed, I thought I'm going to be wrong about this, but not a chance. I mean, $93,000 Bitcoin price was always on the table because we, as I mentioned, you fellas, we have a lot of data here at the bottom. We have nothing in front of us. We have everything is at the bottom. The data is at absolutely bottom, and one way or another, this bull rally, the next bear rally, whatever you want to call it, bearish trend, bullish trend, one way or another, you're gonna retest that. And this ascending trend that worked perfectly as a support, for those who haven't seen those videos, I mean, go check it out. I'm gonna attach those videos in my later on in the description of this live stream. But still, this ascending trend line, I tried to make some few adjustments after I posted first video, but after I posted the second one, I saw that we have a lot of connection here, 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 and here. And once again, the more touch points we have, the more confirmation we have, and that was it. This trend line was like our lifesaver, and didn't bounce back up. And the liquidity at $111,000, what, they didn't grab that. They did not grab that liquidity. I mean, straight movement to the downside, breakdown, and right now we're heading towards the $93,000. I do believe that $93,000, and if we're gonna go inside this gap, I mean, look, remember when I'm trying to explain you all of those like nipple pumps that I like to call after this consolidation, boom, nipple pump? That means that we have a lot of demand here at the bottom. So if that means that we're gonna touch that demand box and we're trying to connect more, I mean, we are in this descending channel, but of course I'm trying to project, are we printing the more harsh channel to the downside? So that is why I tried to connect this dot, those like perfectly got rejected. And right now I do believe that this one is valid. The mid-range has the respect is there at the somewhere in the middle, and $93,000 is right now my next, let's just say, target point. Right now I'm pissed because I didn't short it, but I cannot regret by not doing these things because I try to. Also, as I mentioned, you fellas, in my previous raw video, that it's very hard for me to navigate when Ethereum and majority of those altcoins are sitting at absolutely bottom and the Bitcoin is at absolutely top. So it's like, is the Bitcoin is like preparing itself for another rally and then the altcoins could start rallying up, or what? Because, well, we all know from the history that when the Bitcoin is consolidating or whatever, when the attention goes, money flows, and the money flow goes into the Bitcoin, and after that goes to the altcoins. Right now we don't see that, and yes, of course, majority of you are right, this cycle is absolutely different. We need to be cautious because right now everything has been changed dramatically. And let me just double check what is going on in the chat. 3 days ago you sure 2021 to the Ethereum is still theta and now it is under. Yes, sad, true. I mean, I don't want to talk about ETH. I mean, we will gonna discuss about ETH because we need to try to catch those potential bottoms, because right now I cannot say that I'm scared. I saw a lot of things happening in the crypto market, but I never seen that there's like no correlation between those two. I mean, when the Bitcoin just trading all the way to the upside, then the Ethereum is just like dead, lagging behind it. So this is just stupid, and everything is, let me be clear, charts never lie. Charts never lie, especially on a daily time frame. Honestly, missed you, bro. I mean, how's it going, Priam? I saw your comment that you wanted me to go on a live stream, but yeah, so try to make those raw videos straight to the point. And of course, quick announcement. Of course, I'm right now running off the topic, but still, quick announcement. I'm sick and tired of posting those thumbnails. No more freaking thumbnails on my YouTube channel. I'm gonna get rid of all of those thumbnails. I'm sick and tired of those clickbaiting thumbnails. I mean, yes, I did some few thumbnails that could be related. I mean, can be attached to that file where it's gonna say that clickbait, and I don't want to do that. A lot of people are doing that. I mean, for those people who are following me, if they know, they know what they're following. They don't need to see the crazy thumbnail to get inside my video. I mean, so I'm gonna get rid of all of my thumbnails. Screw those thumbnails. F thumbnails, because it takes me a long time. I don't have some kind of stupid graphic designer that works behind me and just like post and just makes those thumbnails. I'm doing everything by myself, so it sucks. I need to make a video and post it straight away, because if I'm seeing something important, I'm shooting and I'm posting on my YouTube channel. How's it going, CDVO? Can you look at Bitcoin dominance? Yeah, Bitcoin dominance just broke through the all-time highs. I'm not all-time highs, just pierced through those previous highs. Let me just bear with me. I'm just want to finish my statement on Bitcoin right now. So the Bitcoin is still, there's like a lot of key levels at the bottom. I see this consolidation could be a perfectly as a, let me just make this in gray text. This key level could be a great as a zone that price could start filling, not especially $93,000 like always if this whole world is escalating. But I mean, the whole thing that the Bitcoin is still sitting that strong at those all-time high territories. I mean, in general, looking on the daily time frame, hey, fellas, we cannot complain. Bitcoin still looks good. Bitcoin looks extremely good. I mean, the question is, are we going to start bouncing from here? And we can start, let's just say, printing some kind of falling wedge stupid pattern, that squeezing pattern, when I can start building my buy long position once again. And we can start piercing through those. But of course, right now we have this ascending resistance in front of us. Our support became our resistance. Of course, one way or another, I do believe that maybe we have like tomorrow or day after, we're gonna have some kind of chill days when the price is gonna start bouncing back up, because the market's gonna think that, oh my god, the war and the whole conflict, Israel, Iran, and the market sentiments right now are flipping from the bearish into the bullish, and we're gonna retest that supply at approximately, let's just say, $100,000, because it's like extremely psychological level. We need to tap it. We need to tap it once again, and then another drawdown. So my scenario that to reach $93,000 was always on the table. Like, yeah, I mean, yeah, we're still following the plan, and the Fibonacci golden zone is also still sits at approximately $93,000. So we'll see how the market and how the price actually is going to react when we're going to reach those levels. So there's like nothing more to add, but by basically looking at those impulsive movements and trying to understand where is our gaps and where is our demands, there's like a lot of demands. There's like a lot of at the bottom key levels that could be filled. And yeah, gonna try to see where we can start bouncing back up. Probably if the price is gonna start reclaiming that $100,000, maybe I'm gonna start building the, I mean, I need to start shifting my mindset from the bullish into the bearish, because these things happen. 1, 2, I mean, not the one, let me just fix this mistake. The second one, potential divergence, not potential anymore. Everything is like playing out. Divergence, prices rising, blah, drawdown. So the most brutal scenario from these completely tops, I'm seeing a probability to let's just say to experience the negative 20-25% drawdown, and approximately at this zone where the most buying power sits at. But I need to double check on the liquidity heat map. I need to take a look on the other tool that I'm using on the heat map, but it doesn't matter. Still we are inside this descending channel, and there is nothing we can do about it. The one thing is very clear. One way or another, for us to start being bullish once again, we need, as I mentioned in my previous video, we need to start breaking from this descending channel. I mean, not descending channel, but descending trend that became our resistance. This one, descending trend line. And trend lines, fellas. Trend lines, if you understand your environment, and I do understand my environment, especially Bitcoin and Ethereum environments, I mean, trend lines never lie. And I mean, based on the trend line, it looks not great, but it looks clear what type of levels we need to start breaking. And let me just delete that. So without wasting anyone's time here and without making this so complicated, because I do understand that when I'm drawing all of those key levels, everything is like complicated as F. So right now, I'm keeping my eyes at approximately, let's just say, this potential, let's just say, gap demand. I'm gonna call it like daily demand. So I'm looking at this zone, and one way or another, we're still gonna start to bounce back up from approximately those levels. But the thing is, are we gonna start bounce back up hard, or another bounce back up to retest that supply and another drawdown? So yeah, once again, Bitcoin, I do believe we can start seeing those $94,000. So keep an eye on this potential demand. If I'm gonna have like more accurate numbers, I'm definitely gonna post this on my Telegram. There's a link down below. I pinpoint my message on my, let's just see, live chat. There's a link to my Telegram, so it's absolutely free, fellas. You have 24 hours, the same hours as I do during the day. So if I'm posting something, you'll be the first to know. All right, what is going on? Before I'm gonna jump by take a look on Ethereum. Of course, I'm not gonna do like fundamental analysis. What is going on? The war, where is that? What is this? What did Donald Trump say? No, charts on the daily time frame are telling us the things that we need to know to understand what is going on, based on because we traders, we're crypto degens, we need to make money. So we need to pay attention to all the charts. Look, I told you guys that if we're gonna break through this ascending trend, we're gonna go straight to hell. And the war escalated, and yeah, breakout movement to the downside. So it's still the same. Everything is the same. 3 days ago you saw, all right, this one, can you look Bitcoin dominant? So I will. Hello, I saw your Ethereum at 2.4 due to stall loss. Yes, yeah, my buy long position on Ethereum was, I was planning to get stopped. I opened my buy long position because what if I'm wrong about Bitcoin, and Bitcoin definitely gonna start shredding all the way to the upside, and the altcoins right now have like a strong probability to start pumping up. So that is why I opened my buy long position, because I didn't want to miss the move, but I was like cautious because the Bitcoin is printing those, like, let's see, double top pattern, divergence. So if we're gonna start dropping, start dropping hard, and the altcoin is gonna take a nasty hit as well. So that is why I opened my small buy long position. I posted this on my Telegram as well. What's up, mate? I'm doing margaritas for hot days and waiting for a bottom to buy more crypto. Oh, slick. Goddamn, you bastard. Would share the price bounce on complete with the USDT structure. I don't understand what you're saying, to be honest, but yeah, at the end of the day, by finishing my statement on Bitcoin, I'm looking for a bounce. I'm looking to retest those levels, that sweet and juicy Fibonacci. Where's my gold? Approximately those levels, 0.5. So the 0.5 sits inside this gap. So I'm just gonna be cautious. I'm gonna wait for the market to settle down a little bit, and I want to see how the price is gonna react when we're gonna reach those levels. If you want, you can jump on even a lower time frame. So looking on the lower time frame, yes, we are in this descending channel. Touch points, 3 touch points, which is great. The touch point at the bottom, that is why I'm trying to navigate based on this descending channel. And of course, we broke the whole structure. That is why we have like now this supply. So one way or another, I do believe we're gonna build that massive and nice juicy supply somewhere. The Bitcoin could start rallying and start dropping to $93,000. So this is type of bear scenario that I'm keeping my eyes on and I'm paying attention. So yeah, that would be that looks, based on the educational guess, it looks decent. This how the market should start moving based on the market structure. And yeah, what do I think about Solana? I think right now, yeah, nothing actually. But talking about Bitcoin, just bear with me. I mean, I need to finish my statement on Bitcoin. So the Bitcoin, for those who know, they know. I mean, for those who are gonna miss, I'm gonna put the timestamps at the bottom so you can rewatch this. So yeah, once again, $93,000, nothing special. Let's just go into more interesting part. The buying power got destroyed. And when I saw this ascending trend line that worked as a support was broken, movement to the downside looks like shit. Ethereum looks like shit. And of course, just bear with me, because after this one, I'm gonna show you an interesting market structure on Ethereum that I wanted to make and post a raw video, but I mean, for those who are paying attention and for those who are like to be consistent and join my live streams, I'm gonna produce this. I'm gonna drop this sauce straight to your face during this live stream. So whatever. So by looking on Ethereum, if I'm going to use my also Fibonacci's, we're destroying the golden zone. We're destroying, where's my FX? I mean, the premium zone sits at approximately $2,000 if we are going to go inside this premium zone. So this one makes a lot of sense that we can start bouncing back up from here. But then this is my scenario because $2,000 is an extremely psychological level. So there's like a strong probability for us to start bouncing back up to trigger that supply. Another drawdown. But how hard are we gonna hit from here? I mean, how hard are we gonna get rejected from that supply? I have no idea. We need to wait and see how the market is gonna start react. If you want, you can start opening your buy long positions from here. I wanted to open a buy long position from here because 2.3k approximately was my first, not here when I opened my buy long position, but here was my first I mean, my scenario, my original plan was to open at 2.3, but when I saw that the war is escalated, so I was just like, I'm gonna take off, you know, I'm gonna take off because I don't want to give my money back to the market, the one that I made it during those crazy altcoin pumps. I don't want to give my money back, so I'm gonna stay neutral for a little bit while the market is gonna start. I mean, I'm gonna wait to see when the market is gonna start making us a nice and juicy, some kind of more interesting and more understandable market structure where I can open my buy long position or a short sell position. It doesn't matter. Yeah, Ethereum stop loss was triggered at approximately here when we hit that through this pierce through this ascending trend that works as a support. So yeah, and my original plan was to take from here, but when I saw this ascending trend, and if this trend line gonna be, let's just say, broken, then no more longs for me then, yeah, you know. And yeah, approximately here, look at this impulsive movement. There's like a lot of supports that sits at around here. So to see this type of move without using Fibonacci's, without using even like so stupid fair value gaps, this is the type of scenario we can expect them. And by connecting all of those dots with this, without looking at this fake out, of course, the more touch points we have, the more confirmation we have. I see a lot of resistance based on trend lines, which looks nice. Looks nice, respectable. Respect is there. And yeah, so this type of scenario I'm looking on Ethereum, but nonetheless, there's gonna be some kind of adjustments. If we're gonna have like more and more data on our charts, I'm definitely gonna update you guys on my Telegram, YouTube, everywhere. So, but right now it looks like the money is leaving the market, so it looks sad actually. And of course, let's jump straight on Ethereum. Where's my... all right, here it is. So I'm just gonna go on daily time frame, and I'm gonna show you why Ethereum is like an extremely serious trouble based on charts. If you remember, we were talking about this, and there's like the full video about this trend line. It doesn't matter that I'm bullish. I'm not saying that you need to start buying Ethereum or whatever. I was bullish on Ethereum. Well, it is what it is. So I'm putting my money where my mouth is. But by connecting all of those dots at the bottom, let me just delete that indicator for a moment. We got rejected from this ascending resistance right now. And by connecting all of those, let's just see, dots, let me just be more precise by looking from channel to channel. Just bear with me. I need to start connecting the... all right, by connecting channel to channel, I want to see the connection between... if this psychological level, let's just see, this is our supply, everything sits perfectly at around mid-range. But yeah, one way or another, we need to break somehow this ascending resistance right now, because if not, this is the thing that I'm extremely cautious about. I mean, I'm extremely scared that Ethereum, I don't want to be a party pooper, but does Ethereum have a chance to not even make it? So if we're gonna break somehow this descending trend, this channel, and go straight to the mid-range, mid-range is connected approximately at this trend line. Huh? How cool is that? How everything is perfectly aligned. Trend lines, channels, doesn't matter. And the top is perfectly connected approximately. I cannot time the market. I need to be more precise. I'm gonna produce the full technical analysis on my X. I'm gonna post it on my Telegram, so don't worry. But still, I'm trying to navigate because I saw that there's like descending trend, descending channel, descending trend, and right now this ascending trend. I'm trying to connect these three patterns and see all the correlation between. I'm just trying to do my educational guess. So if we're gonna break this one, the mid-range approximately one day or another, I do believe we're gonna retest that at approximately mid-range 3.3k. I'm just trying to time up the market, and then 4,000. That stupid psychological number that we cannot break it. So this is based on these channel-to-channel model on the weekly, on a daily time frame. I'm gonna try to navigate. So that is all I want to show you is the perfect, let's just say, correlation or like connection between all of those different indicators. Who said that? And yeah, based on the if this whole descending trend is gonna continue, so the next target would be, goddamn, that will be 1.6, 1.7. I don't believe in that. I don't want to believe in that. But let me just take a look on the bigger time frame, where it's like potential, the most psychological key level sits 1.8. I'm not that accurate right now, but where's the like a $2,000? Where's the $2,000 sits? Approximately $2,000. Inside that gap of the demand. So the thing is that I'm expecting to do, from Ethereum, to do something like this, and one way or another, at some day, to break through this descending trend. That is pretty much it. All I wanted to show you is that it is extremely interesting market structure that is going inside this descending channel. As always, I'm trying to navigate on a second one channel. If you remember the previous, let's just say, technical analysis on Bitcoin during the summer, when we tried to navigate ourselves in the market based on those channels. So that strategy is extremely awesome, and I posted the whole raw video about it. But nonetheless, Ethereum on the low time frame, on the 4-hour time frame, it looks stupid. We broke through that range. I mean, what is like 2.3k? We broke it. Now going straight to the downside and expecting from somewhere, let's just say, to bounce back up from $2,000. Well, oh yeah, on the 4-hour time frame, on the daily time frame, still $2,000. That's that psychological level that we need to pay attention. Where's the $2,000? Let's just say, I'm gonna keep an eye on this key one. So yeah, that is pretty much it. Let's just take a look on the Bitcoin dominance. So we're just going back straight to the Bitcoin topic. What the hell is going on? And yes, I told you in my previous live stream that if the shit gonna start hitting the fan and the Bitcoin dominance is gonna start just shredding all the way to the upside, I'm still looking at this key level. I mean, 70% of the Bitcoin dominance. So I don't know actually how to read properly those charts, but I still like seeing a lot of connection here at the top. So that is why I was like posted this. This is the key level. We can start expecting finally some kind of rejection. But look at this Bitcoin dominance rally. So smooth. All the gas, no break, only this pullback. All gas, no brakes, only to the upside. And by looking at those charts, we can only speculate where the Bitcoin dominance is going to start dropping. There's no need for us to fill our minds with stupid information that we don't need. We can only speculate on here. Can only speculate here. So where the Bitcoin dominance is going to drop? Are we going to drop from this key level? This key level is not that clear, to be honest. Maybe here, who knows? So it is what it is. I don't want to speculate on the Bitcoin dominance. Why do you need to see the Bitcoin dominance? The Bitcoin is, I don't know. Who cares? Bitcoin is dropping. That is it. So this, oh my god, Bitcoin just keeps dropping. Ah, we say they're more pain. Let me just double check on the crypto bubbles. Hold on. Hold on, D-Gens. Oh my, what? What? All right. What the hell? All right. Hour, the day, week. What is going on? Oh my god, I see a lot of red, which is not good. A lot of red, fellas. A lot of red. What is this one? Kaya rank 64. Say. Goddamn. I want to see that. Just double check. Oh. 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 Why? How did I miss that? Nah, I'm not a robot. I cannot scan the whole market. Oh my god, that was beautiful. That was absolutely beautiful based on the market structure. Oh my lord. And we're still pumping. All right, we got rejected. Oh my god, key level. There's like, what? Is that a rocket science? No. Simple, respectful key level got rejected from here. All right. Money flow is just like rising up. The money flow was... Damn. That was the perfect entry, to be honest. That was like the perfect, or should I say a perfect demand gap. Of course, you would be like stopped out if you were trading based on this strategy. On my favorite one. But that was just don't mind. Let's just do a quick technical analysis on this little bastard. Damn. Is there some kind of... Is this coin has like a low market cap or what? Is there some kind of inside trading going on? Because the money flow looks like extremely sloppy. But still, for some reason, exploded by almost 100%. God damn. God damn. Well, congratulations, gamblers, for those who took this trade. And I don't know, I mean... Alright, what else do we have? I'm gonna look at on my screen on the right side. I don't want to show you those bubbles because it's gonna trigger OBS and I'm gonna start lagging. All right, I see some kind of stupid coin that it takes extremely... Oh my god. Oh my lord. But there's nothing wrong with it. There's nothing wrong. I need to take this to my watch list because if we're dropping, it is what it is. I mean, one day or another, we're gonna start printing something bullish on these type of coins. Of course, I cannot promise you that, but still, I like to watch those coins bleeding, and one day they're just like rising up. It starts to print my favorite market structure, and I'm just trying to take it. I'm just trying to take it, and yeah. All right, chat. Also, DOT. I'm gonna take this polka dot example like on majority of those altcoins that are sitting at absolutely bottom. Polka dot, Inter Miami's soccer, or should I say football team's sponsor, going straight to hell. $3. I'm so glad I'm sold this shit, actually. I'm so glad. I mean, damn, it looks terrible. To be honest, it looks terrible. And the polka dot, previous bull rallies, shredder, just right now doing absolutely nothing. Oh my lord. Oh my freaking lord. Comment in the live chat, who's holding the polka dot? Oh my god. This is the channel of devastation. Devastation. Is there a word? Oh my god. I do believe that the polka dot investors are like right now devastated. They're scared, or they angry, they're pissed, and They wanna, I don't know. To be honest, whatever your name is, Wasp, no indicators. No indicators. Don't use any indicators. Try to understand market structure. Screw indicators. Indicators just could be your extra tool. Every single indicator, no matter what, they're lagging indicators and they can give you like a special legacy, an extra sauce to your trading strategy. But that's pretty much it. I mean, the indicators like RSIs and yeah, you can use a VUMA and QSI for B, whatever, for potential divergence trying to catch, but still at the end of the day, market structure comes first. Indicators comes second. Sarah. What the hell? What the hell is that? What the hell is that, Roslam? Oh my god. Oh my lord. Oh my lord. Oh my lord. In what, like, in one day? Oh my lord. Well, I told you guys that there's like a very interesting to see how those coins are dumping, and then you can use in the future that they can start building some kind of potential bullish market structure when you can start catching, I don't know, like 100 200 max percent movements. Well, this is not one of them. Just put this in the trash can. I'm not talking about this one. I was talking about the previous one when I showed you KL, whatever that is. My money flow indicator is absolutely private. It's no pay. I mean, I was like, I gave for some few people, but no, this is just me. I mean, why do you need this indicator? It's useless for you if you don't understand the market structure. Going ICP, did you reject because it just came in? How things going with ICP? Did you? Altcoin. Altcoin. I did a technical analysis from Fart USDT. No. Is that the one? No, actually, Fartcoin looks... Huh. A lot of you fellas, I do understand that you are holding a Fartcoin. I'm gonna close the window on my left side. Just hold on, just bear with me. Yeah, for those who just joined, that would be wonderful if you can smash a like. You don't need to subscribe to my channel, I don't care. The only thing that is cool if you can start, I mean, give to the video a thumbs up, because that would attract new people for us to get, I mean, join alongside with us in the live stream, so we can discuss about stuff and whatever. All right, how many people are... Why I cannot see the stats on my OBS? But actually, we're looking decent on live stream. When crypto is pumping for the first time, and they're like dumping hard for the first time, a lot of people are jumping on the live streams and every single video that you can start posting on the YouTube. But yeah, once again, Altcoin looks actually... I see a lot of demand here. You can call it like a gap, it doesn't matter. What is the Fibonacci from? Yeah, I'm gonna use, say, the premium zone. Yeah, the golden zone is probably got destroyed. Yeah, we got destroyed, the golden zone, but maybe this is not our highs. Mark completely lows to our highs. That's a different story. And it's also perfectly sits at approximately 62 cents. Around those levels. I cannot be that accurate. The market is super choppy. I'm not trading. I can only analyze and speculate on these type of coins. So it's like no use for me. But yeah, Altcoin looks Not great, not terrible. Actually, Bitcoin. Oh, this is like a 12-hour time frame. What the hell am I doing? Yep. Yep. Cleaner data on the daily time frame. Daily time frames are the best. The daily time frame are the best. What is like? There's like a lot of demands also sits around. Yeah. How things go in the ICP? Yeah, ICP looks also shit, because every single coin that we try to, let's just see, to analyze and to see if there's like a probability to start bouncing back up, there's a thing that the coins, the altcoins, I mean, they're planning to reach a new all-time lows, and I'm gonna show you what I mean by that. Where's the most promising GPU coins? Look, this is just an example. 20 cents, approximately 20 cents. That was where the majority, I mean, just don't pay attention. This is just an example. Nothing in here is financial advice, you dumb schmucks. I'm just kidding, but don't take this seriously. All I want to say is that 20 cents was approximately where the majority of people are got in, for example, at this token, this coin, GPU. And they bought at 20 cents. Right now, we are at the bottom at that stupid 20 cents. We went all the way back where we started. And if we gonna break through this support, for example, once again, for this coin, I have no idea how low we can go. Where would be the bottom for our favorite and the most promising project, probably this cycle, GPU? Even the initials are saying that the mid-range is there. Okay, we can start bouncing back up. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, I lost some money on this coin. I invested a little bit, but it is what it is. This is the game I chose to play. I look at the Ethereum, it creates a new dip. Right now, something is going on with the ETH. Oh my god, no. Bitcoin is, oh my lordy then. So, by getting back straight, for those who just joined, I'm paying attention. Once again, fellas, if you join, smash a like, that would be awesome. Smash a like, I'm doing this for absolutely free. What else do you want from me? I don't know why. I'm extremely hyped up because I want to say I told you so, but this is just not me. I mean, I told you so, but alongside with this, I told you so, I'm losing my money on Ethereum as well. None of those influencers are gonna say that they're losing money. All they're gonna say that they bought at the bottom and sold at the top. They sold up at the top. They sold at the top. I just need to double check on Twitter. What is going on Twitter? Maybe there's some kind of bullshit news. I don't know. Maybe the Trump strike to Iran with some bombs. Who knows? Do not blame the devs of altcoins. They didn't sell a single token. All this manipulation are because Binance. One guy is tweeting. I'm not going to show you. What the hell? All right, 3 hours ago, Iranian Steve TV is now promoted. Oh, what the? Still, a lot of people are trying to navigate based on that M2 supply. Only future millionaires can like this post. USA will never bomb. I mean, you don't see my screen, but you can always open your Twitter accounts and just take a look what is going on. Yeah, the next 2025 Ethereum conference is going to be full of homeless people. That's the truth. That's the truth, fellas. But yeah, my statement is for those who just joined, once again, I'm waiting for the Ethereum to reach $2,000. because $2,000 is an extremely psychological level where we can see the buying power. When we can start seeing the buying power at approximately this gap. I'm not that accurate. I'm not taking any actions. I just want to see after a bounce from somewhere what type of market structure we're going to start forming. Bitcoin, on the other hand, for those who just joined, I'm waiting for the 93 gap liquidity and let's just see a golden zone to be filled and see how the market is going to start at $93,000. That is it. This is my watch list. Those two are on my watch list, those two specific key levels. But yeah, I'm going to start buying a lot of cheap noodles and I'm going to start eating all of them till the next rally. Why is that? And how is that from absolutely lows to absolutely highs? Where's like Fibonacci? What it tells us? Mr. Fibonacci, tell me something. Where is that stupid golden zone they're sitting at? Oh, respect the golden zone. We're going inside this gap. 25. Yeah. So golden zone, premium zone, gaps, demands, all of those levels are still valid and we're paying attention. So chat, what else do you want from me? We're doing this for 47 minutes. Come on, fellas. 26 viewers. Can we have some likes? Can we have some likes on this live stream? Can we attract new people? I would love to see new people on my channel. I wanted to buy some barrels, the oil. I wanted to buy that, but the broker that I opened through my bank account are taking like what, almost 1 week to open me like a new platform for me to trade all the commodities and stocks. I want to jump into stocks as well. So I have no idea until I have, I mean, as soon as I'm gonna have a tool where I can start speculating and investing, then I'm gonna start doing those breakdowns. With that, when I'm not into the stocks or commodities right now, I cannot tell you anything because that would mean that I'm not doing this and I cannot show you. Priam is our channel's moderator. You are the true OG, my friend. Oh, Priam, Roslyn, what else do you have? There was the guy, Hustle Money or whatever. The guy who was extremely consistent. Always showed up on my live streams. I like those people. Yeah, Priam. Comment in the live chat. I mean, how hard is your portfolio right now down? Like negative 30%, negative 20%, negative 80%, who knows? Maybe we have serious players, serious gamblers. How's it going, AJ? Where is the 93? And also, I want to show you, let me just quickly open you liquidity heat map that I forgot to mention actually during the previous video. But I'm gonna open 3-day charts. All I was seeing is that alongside with that 93, 99. Where is that stupid 1 week? That was like a 3 months. Yeah, 3 months. By looking on the extremely bigger picture on extended version, $93,000, fellas. So I thought we're gonna grab 111 first, but we didn't. Because if we grab it, that means we are bullish because we're printing that FOMO explosive pattern. But we didn't. So right now, I can see that there's some kind of buying power. I'm gonna call it like about buying power. $92.5 and $93,000. Am I right, or I'm completely wrong and I cannot read properly liquidity heat map? Because you have to use one tool if you want to be profitable in trading crypto. I cannot use like multiple tools. They can give me some kind of extra sauce, but I'm still relying on the supply, demand, and trend line. Screw those liquidity heat maps. I don't give a damn thing. You're extremely cooked. Negative 66, minus 15%. This week Ethereum was low. Yeah. I'm just gonna double check on my phone. How hard is my portfolio down right now? Well, I mean, it's not that. Oh my god. When you're watching your portfolio, of course, I'm not gonna show you. Oh my lord. Oh my lord. It seems that like at least one good card has been stolen from your garage. That's how it feels like. This is stupid. This is stupid. Don't buy cars. Don't buy cars. Don't buy this. Don't buy that. When you're holding crypto, it could be down like pretty hard. So sometimes it's like a good idea to buy a car because you can save some value of your money. Damn. Now I wanted to cry. Now I want to cry when the Ethereum, I mean, was like almost where? When we were approximately here, that was nice to see that number on my portfolio. I mean, bull run, bitch. What are we even doing here? We're not making, we're losing. Yes, of course you can be profitable. But for example, I have rules. If I'm trading altcoins, I'm trying to aim, if I'm trading on spot or with leverage, it doesn't matter. I'm trying to chase for 100% moves. That is it. That is my game plan. And that's it. I'm not trying to overhold it. I'm not trying to be greedy. 100, well, 150 sometimes. For those who remember KSM coin, that Kusama coin that we took, that beautiful blue, that was like a cleanest shot. Those type of moves, I'm just walking away, securing my gains. I'm walking away. That's it. I don't give a shit. I'm just securing my gains and walking away. On Ethereum, I'm quite okay because since forever, I was like mining Ethereum and I have like Ethereum worth like $100. Even less, 90, maybe $80 of Ethereum. So I'm still okay. But still, when you saw your portfolio sits at the all-time highs, and when you're seeing the drop, it is hard to take sometimes because, well, it's not that hard, but it's sad because my bullish plan doesn't play out. Bombs. Actually, what is going on with Israel and Iran? I mean, we of course I don't want to discuss about that because I saw that a lot of people are on X, on TikTok. It doesn't matter. One side is like choosing the one country. There's like a lot of people are choosing another country, and they're like eating each other in the comment section. I was like, why? What's the point? Also, because the war is just like shredding. Gold is at the all-time highs. Iran's from Moscow to meet with the President Putin. Oh my god. I hope they have enjoy their time in Moscow. Oh. Oh my lord. Well, we had also great moments in crypto. I cannot blame myself not going into the commodities, in the platinum, and the oil, and the gold. I have to choose one side. I cannot split myself in pieces and try to jump in all of them. My god. Like crucial oil looks extremely, well, not good actually, not great, not terrible, just a bounce. All right, Nasdaq. What is going on with the Nasdaq? We're still getting rejected. The V-shaped form looks juicy. All right, V-shaped form on the 4-hour time frame. What can we expect in the upcoming days? All right, we grab that. Nice. Just want to double check that the gap was filled. The trading environment, in my opinion, is not there. Pump and dump. I don't like this. S&P 500 looks the same. The future gaps. What is like on the Bitcoin futures? Yeah. Also, this gap we were talking about. This gap. Are we retested or we need to fill completely this gap as we saw like numerous times here, here, and here? We need to do something like blip. We fill this gap and then rally to the upside. And I told you guys, I mean, we were looking at this potential scenario for a very long time. I cannot say I can right now be mad, but I'm mentally prepared for this scenario. That is why I'm not hanging myself right now in the corner. Because the potential head and shoulders pattern, inverse head and shoulders pattern, could start playing out in the near future. But nonetheless, be cautious. Be cautious. All right, what is going on with on the 1-hour time frame on Euro USD? I'm just gonna take a quick look on the forex market. It starts flipping from a. Seems that they were flipping from the bullish into the bearish one. Seems that we're bullish, but from here that would be a great long on the GBP USD, in my opinion, on 30-minute time frame. Even if I'm gonna use like a Fibonacci's. Oh my god, we're respecting this shit. We're respecting this shit. Of course, I'm not gonna take it. I'm not gonna take it. Yeah. Looks like we're gonna bounce on the GPUs. I'm just gonna do it for you from you a favor. I'm gonna take a look what's going on with the forex market. Oh my god, USD GPY is just shredding. Just shredding. After the pullback, we can start expecting another rally. That's for sure. Did we break through those highs? Yes, we did. Yes, we did. We need to close that way. Oh, we're getting rejected. So maybe this is the time when we can see the trend reversal. Right, our size. Alrighty then. Don't mind those indicators. They are not for you. Alright. JPY USD, like on the other side. Looks shit. On the daily time frame. Oh, this one just thrown into the trash can. Ooh, this one looks juicy. Oh, not gonna treat this one. Bounce back up. The majority of the supply sits at approximately here. But if we're gonna reach that supply, then it means that on the daily time frame, we're changing the whole character switch. I mean, it seems that we're flipping from the bearish into the bullish market structure, that's for sure. Not great, not too. Oh. Yeah. From those eyes. What is the 4-hour time frame tells us? Blah. Haven't been retested. Yeah, forex market looks in general looks also interesting, but well, I'm gonna transfer myself from crypto into the forex. Nope. Right now, hell no. Hell no. We're enjoying Bitcoin dominance keeps shredding to the upside. Nope, not a chance. Not a freaking chance. I want to stay degen. I want to be a gambler. He's never wanted to go war. Can you imagine how everything is changed? The first, Russia attack Ukraine right now. Even harder. There's a conflict between Israel and Iran. We thought the Russia is gonna do some crazy stuff, but it seems that there was even a worse people in the world that could pull out the trigger, right? All right, so I need to mark those levels once again. From here, oh, I already did. What the hell am I doing? And from our completely lows. Gold. All right, so I'm gonna keep an eye how the market is gonna start reacting when we're gonna reach on Ethereum, especially on Ethereum. All right, so let's just, this buying power got destroyed, so don't mind that. We got crushed. We got crushed. Oh yeah, 4th of July. 84K. All right, your statement is 84K. The 84K sits at... All right, here. So if we're gonna bounce back up, let's just imagine, let's just do your educational guess. If we're gonna start bouncing back up from $84,000. Yeah, so in general, we're gonna fill the prophecy of this descending channel, of this channel of death. Everything is perfect. Everything is perfect. The key levels, trend lines, channels, patterns, all there. Everything is correct. So take a screenshot. Take a pause. Whatever, it doesn't matter. All right, let's just do a Q&A or whatever. Let's just do a discussion. Music is not too loud, chat. Why are you not talking to me? All right, let's just do a quick Q&A, fellas. I'm just gonna post that I'm live once again. Actually, live streams are extremely exhausting. Where's my... Alien. All right. There's music. Oh, stop pretending. Stop pretending. Oh, yeah, by the way, also, I want to check what is going on with XRP. That shit is dropping or not? Yeah! Yes! Do you think we're gonna start bouncing back up from here? Or we're gonna get destroyed? Ha, not financial advice, fellas. Not financial advice. $100 for some food, bro. Yeah. You know what, fellas? God bless and let the whole gang eat. Let's just double check what is going on in the lower time frame. We can start bouncing. Everything is starting to flip. Yeah. Expect the bounce. Yeah, of course. I'm also gonna put all of those timestamps on my live streams. After I'm doing my live streams, I need to rewatch this because I want to put to make those timestamps for people who are missed this live stream. I'm not a brutal, you know. I'm trying to serve for my community because it's fun. I like to build communities. I like doing more stuff than trading and throwing my money into the fire. By fire, I mean crypto. I like to make content. I like doing this. I like to do that. So if the crypto is gonna go down, it's gonna go down bad, and there's like I don't know, 3-4 months in a row with no trading opportunities. I don't give a damn thing. I mean, I'm gonna enjoy and gonna start doing something else. Yes, yes. Yes, Jiraiya boost. Yes, Jiraiya boost. Most definitely. We are reaching from our completely swing lows towards highs. The golden zone. But this whole gap. Let me just double check on the lower time frame. Oh my god, we're bouncing. Is there some kind of... Nope. Still insane gap. So I don't like those gaps. It is too big. It doesn't matter. So for me to enter... If you're talking that, are we gonna start bouncing back up and you want to open a long buy position, then no, because we can start bouncing back up from here and get rejected once again from this supply. The supply, after this supply shock, it sits at approximately 2.3, 2.4K. So that would be, the trading environment for me is not there, sorry. And no, I did not take short. I didn't. Right now I'm pissed because I didn't. All the signs. I'm gonna be honest with you fellas. All the signs. I'll be like 10 times better trader with no having the community and not doing this whole thing. I don't know why did I start it. But all the signs, all the bearish signs was on the table. A lot of people were telling me that you're stupid. You're crazy. You are nothing. You're trash. Pooh. Pooh. You're nothing. You're nothing, Blind FOMO. You're trash. You don't know what you're talking about. Bitcoin is gonna go to $200,000 tomorrow. Didn't happen. The data was right here in front of us. And I was like, what? Maybe they know something that I don't know. What the hell is going on? And when we are in a bullish trend, I mean in general in the bull market, I don't like to take shorts. Because in the previous bull rally, short positions I just got bited in the ass, you know? So I don't want to do that when we are trying only to take a buy long positions. That is why always waiting for some kind of retracement. And that is it. All right, what else, chat? What else, chat? The only thing that I like to try chasing it, as we did here at the bottom when we took a buy long position and then enjoy the rally to $103,000 approximately. Those type of trades I'm keeping my eyes on because I don't have time to trade and to scalp trade every single day. I've changed. I'm not a scalp trader, you know? Thank you, Exxon. Whatever your name is. Not like following a trend. I mean, I could take short sell position, but I wasn't that confident, you know? If I would like taking trades by looking at every single... I mean, how can I take a short sell trade when I'm holding also Ethereum and I don't want to go against Ethereum? I was like, it's super hard. My biggest wish was that the Ethereum is reaching like a stupid retail trader. I wanted to Ethereum to reach all-time highs, to sell my Ethereum and to jump full-time and absolutely full-time trading, short, longing, and without listening and without starting to believe in the fairy tales and all of those baboons that are talking nonsense. So, but I'm still stuck with Ethereum. So, and I psychologically, I cannot go short. Freaking, I can't. I don't know why. My brain is just like locked. My brain is just like fried. So I cannot take a short sell because I'm holding also Ethereum. And I cannot sell when the Ethereum is 2.5K. I want to sell when the Ethereum is going to be even higher. So this is just like a true story. See, we're bouncing back up a little bit. But from here, I would not like take a buy long because I don't like this type of V-shaped forms. Screw those. But what I like is when the market consolidates, it starts bouncing back up. Once again, creates a higher low. That means we're completing some kind of pattern, opening your buy long position, and then enjoying this probable wave, probability, no predictions. And if your stop loss is going to be triggered, accept the loss. It is normal. So those type of setups I'm keeping my eyes on. Oh, manual. Oh my god, $72,000. $72,000. Are you serious? Based on your... Are you want to crush all of our dreams? Ethereum green zone. God damn it, Manuel. Why are you even here? When I started this Exxon, here's my final explanation. And I'm not going to explain one more time. Not because you asked, but because I need to record this statement, and I didn't. When I first started to dropping some sauce on YouTube, I told you fellas that, well, not you, but for those people who just started to watch me, I told that there's going to be a lot of turbulence, there's going to be a lot of uncertainty in this bull rally, and probably once again, a lot of us are not going to make it. Why? Because if we do believe that Ethereum, and we all chasing every single altcoins, and especially Ethereum's all-time highs, and the markets are always going to outcompete you. They have like 5 moves ahead, you know? And if this is truth, that Ethereum is going to start bouncing, we're going to reach new all-time highs, that means we are millionaires. Market that doesn't going to let you to do this. Market is going to like shake every single one of you unless, I mean, until everybody's going to gone, and market is going to outcompete you. You cannot, I mean, you can't, you just can't. And that is what I wanted to tell you guys, that if we're know for sure 100% that, for example, Ethereum is going to reach this cycle alongside with the Bitcoin $5,000-$6,000, that means we are all millionaires. We can go and take a loans, we can sell our house, cars, and put everything on the altcoin based on the, I mean, on Ethereum as an example. Ethereum, I'm just taking as an example because we're chasing all-time highs. This, I mean, the history is repeating itself, you know. So, and when I started to analyze this, let's just say my prediction, I started to be very cautious, you know. All right, I'm holding Ethereum, I'm holding this, maybe I'm going to sell that, I'm going to do that. I need to be very cautious because I do believe that this scenario could play out, that this cycle, what I wanted to tell you, that this cycle, we may not have that altcoin season. Maybe the next cycle. Maybe everything is so extended that maybe even next cycle we're going to see the altcoin season. I don't know. I don't have a crystal ball, fellas. Because what if this cycle everyone is expecting that after the Bitcoin's rally, everything is going to start going into the altcoins? From the Bitcoin into the altcoins. Market doesn't going to let you have, doesn't going to let you have this. Bitcoin is going to start rallying up, all-time highs, then crash, no altcoin season, and then the next bull rally, everybody's going to start expecting that it's going to happen the same. But then a lot of you going to sell your altcoins, going to invest into the Bitcoin, and the Bitcoin is going to be more smooth and not that crazy as we saw here, because 100,000, in general, $100,000, that was our goal. And then altcoin is going to start pumping, and you're going to be, oh, I missed the altcoin. Oh, I missed Ethereum this cycle. Oh, I'm going to miss the altcoin the next season. If you do understand what I'm saying, but if majority of people are saying that this is going to happen, most likely it won't. That's what I wanted to tell you. Today I don't have my power of speech. I don't want to talk today. I don't know why. It's for me too hard to explain things. Probably half of you didn't understand what I was saying. Where's my water? I'm dancing here like a clown. I need water. Hey, boss man. But also, there could be a scenario that everything is extremely extended and people are gonna leave the crypto market. There's gonna be a lot of liquidity that the big players are gonna buy at the low and gonna start bouncing. Pumping those altcoins extremely hard, and you're gonna start rebuying those altcoins when they're sitting at probably all-time highs. So I don't know what kind of scenario is gonna play out this cycle. I have no idea. I have zero clue. The only thing that we can read is charts. But yeah, that was my my main, and of course my first scenario is actually also playing out. If that was our top, I told you guys that we're waiting for the $100,000, and when we're gonna reach, we're gonna break through $100,000. No one's gonna give a shit about $100,000. Everybody wants more because they're greedy. They're greedy and they're obsessed to make more gains. And I told you guys, maybe we're gonna reach 110, maybe 120, and people are still gonna hold it, and the Bitcoin's gonna start crashing, and you're never gonna sell it. So that is what I wanted to tell you, like, secure your gains every single time. For me, this is trading. I'm not like diamond hands forever. I don't want to do that. All right, what else, Chad? Do you have something to say? Do you have something to say? Maybe I'm just like talking nonsense here after doing those technical analysis. I have like my brains are fried. I want to have some water. Why didn't I bring some water? Where's the music? Where's the music? Where's that stupid dramatic music? All right, let me just like rewind. Thoughts on I also don't care about Bitcoin. We were so greedy, if only, fellas, listen to me carefully, if this is our top, if only this is our top, that means we were so greedy and positioning ourselves into those altcoins that we forgot about our godfather, Bitcoin, and that was our mistake, probably. I have no idea. We were so greedy, we're positioning ourselves into those altcoins, and altcoins like produced nothing this cycle. That could be also a possible scenario. So it is the same level, approximately 2067. I say $2,000. Look at those altcoins. Absolutely trash. Absolutely disaster. Oh my god. What are my thoughts? But nonetheless, nah. Nah. I'm not gonna analyze this one. I mean, this is completely bullshit. Sorry for saying that, but and it doesn't matter if the war is going on in the Middle East, the war market sentiment, it doesn't matter. There's like a cycles. We have like a bullish cycles. There's some kind of stupid things going on. The world war, dump. Then the war is gonna settle down a little bit. Maybe there's gonna be some kind of relief. Everybody's gonna be happy for 3-4 years. Again, after 4 years, dump. There's gonna be inflation. There's gonna be like, I don't know, financial meltdown, crisis. There's like every single like 4 years, there's 3-4 years, stupid stuff is going on in the world. So pullbacks, market meltdowns, recessions, it is like just a part of the game. All right, how about this little one? I was eager to get Penguin. All right, now I want to see where the Penguin is gonna settle down, stop falling. AVAX, Avalanche. I'm not gonna even look at the Avalanche. I mean, I'm also down a little bit on Avalanche. Pepe. Actually, Pepe looks juicy. Can we start bouncing back up from here? If we're gonna break this one, then we're gonna completely shift from bullish into the bearish market structure. That'll be... Oh, if you remember from the previous live stream, we were talking about this sombrero. Stupid sombrero. Oh my lord. And we're breaking through this neckline. The one head and shoulders pattern that play out like from the manual. And on the weekly time frame, Solana looks... Oh. Solana looks stupid. I have no idea. Market structure is just not there for me to analyze this one. All-time highs, got rejected from this supply. We're gonna be in this downtrend. Maybe we're gonna print in the long run something bullish because I see the respect at the bottom here. And then kapow! 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 $1,000 Solana. And you're gonna be extremely greedy and extremely rich. You're probably not gonna take profits as well as we did this cycle. Of course, fellas, at the end of the day, I mean, in general, I'm not saying that this cycle is 4-year cycle is completely over, but we'll see. I don't want to believe that. You don't want to believe that. I don't want to see that. You don't want to see that, because there's going to be more pain, a lot of uncertainty, a lot of consolidation, boring market structure. So then I need to jump on the 1-hour time frame and start scalping like a completely idiot. I'm a scalper and I have like 50% win rate. Just watch me live trading, turning from $1,000, $10,000. I'm so cool. Just buy my course. Your stupid success rate, or let's just say win rate, is nothing. Screw those success and win rates. Money in trading is money. It doesn't matter. I don't give a damn thing about the success rate. There's a lot of people on my Telegram that were like texting me, what is your success rate in your whale room? Bro, how to answer this? Shut the hell up about the success rate, or should I say win rate. I'm only want to join to the private community that has like 78 or 85% win rate. Because I'm a dummy. Can I give you my money and you can start trading for me? All right, bouncing back up from the golden zone. Bouncing back up. Bouncing back up. If we're gonna bounce back up, and if I remember correctly, also there's like a bullish scenario as well. I just forgot it to tell you that. I mean, last time, I mean, like, yeah, 1 year ago probably, or 2 years ago, when the war escalated between Israel and Iran, or Iran against Israel, screw that. The war, the whole market sentiments just took for like what, 1 week, 2 weeks, something like that, the last time. So by connecting all of those dots, and if we're bouncing from here, that is great. That is great. Every single day we have more and more data. And if we're gonna start bouncing, I mean, tomorrow, I want to see what tomorrow will bring me on the Bitcoin. If we saw here a drop, and we saw a bounce, I want to see a bounce as well. If we're gonna start seeing a bounce, oh my god, we're squeezing and printing into some kind of juiciness. And screw that $93,000. Nothing gonna happen after a breakout, sorry, 111. That would be also a great idea, huh? The data is right here in front of us. We cannot ignore it. So it also, see, I'm just sitting next to my charts and I'm seeing that we see a bounce. If we're gonna respect this stupid support, and for those who are saying the trend lines don't work, go to hell. Go to hell or go to Iran. Just kidding. Yeah, we're squeezing. We could be squeezing inside this. All right, this trend lines got completely destroyed. Need to navigate based on something new. So it's also a good thing. And we'll see if this whole scenario is gonna start playing out. I was thinking that is the most important thing. Oh, techno, I mean technology. Best crypto, but finally, always the market having reasons. Yeah, this cycle market is, I mean, not the market. Technology is absolutely shit. No one gives a shit about technology. For example, the coin that I show you, GPU has like, just Google it. I'm not promoting this coin. I'm not related with this one, but I like the idea. I like when they're if I'm not mistaken, if you can use the GPU of your computer, PC, you can share base, helping by the blockchain, you can share the GPU's power across the blockchain to other users. So that was like a pretty cool idea, you know, a pretty cool project. And look, does absolutely freaking nothing. Does nothing. Nothing. Once again, nothing. So yeah, technology doesn't exist. Everybody is greedy. And just take a look. 2018, 2017, or what? Cycle. We have like $19,000 Bitcoin. There was like plenty of altcoins, yeah, thousands. The previous cycle, we have like tens of thousands meme coins. Thousands of meme coins, even more. Right now, this rally, we have, I don't know, maybe millions of meme coins like launching every single day. The money supply cannot break through to that dumb shit and go into the decent projects. Of course, Bitcoin dominance is growing and the Bitcoin is godfather, the market leader, so it does what it's supposed to do. But the altcoins, the decent projects, Ethereum, for example, it doesn't matter that it's like expensive and slow. It doesn't matter. Even the Mr. Alex Becker, probably half of you are following Mr. Becker, but he's also launching his meme coin based on the Ethereum like technology, whatever. Like, there's like a lot of people. Mark Cuban wanted to launch his project based on the Ethereum's technology, based on the Ethereum's blockchain. So Ethereum is like the godfather of the altcoins. So Ethereum will still rise one day or another. I'm ready to get more, I don't know, blood from me. I'm ready to enjoy this boring. I'm gonna experience more pain. But maybe I'm wrong and there will be no pain. And we're bouncing from here, boys. We're bouncing from here. We're gonna respect the supply. Maybe we're gonna get rejected and then boom, boom. Everything we're gonna see potential bullish divergence. And then after a breakout, there's gonna be a boring phase. And then on July 10th, approximately, breakout, rally. Maybe we're gonna get rejected, or maybe we're gonna see that breakout and reach new all-time highs. So yeah, let's just follow the data that we're gonna get by every single day, because right now, even today, we see a bounce and we already see something fresh and new. Yeah, in trendline we trust. Trendlines, if you understand your environment, it works. Bitcoin, Ethereum especially. Ethereum actually works, respect better trend lines than Bitcoin. But for example, previous summer, I'm just gonna remind you guys, previous summer, look at the trend lines. Boom, breakdown, movement to the downside, touch points, breakout, rally to the upside. Do you remember the summer? Breakdown. Even this one with a lot of choppiness. Boom, breakout, rally to the upside. Wow, let's just say we switch from a bearish into the bullish by printing a breakdown, fill the gap, rally to the upside, boom. In general, we broke through this boring phase, breakout, retest at the spider web, rally to the upside. Trend lines doesn't work. Just come and say to my face that trend lines doesn't work. I'm gonna kick your ass. So yeah, in trend lines we trust. Trend lines creates patterns. Patterns also similar with the gaps, demands, everything is realigned. Golden zones, Fibonacci's, everything is connected perfectly between all of those trading strategies. So there's like no bad, right or wrong trading strategy. So as long as you're understanding your environment. This is, by the way, crypto. This is not forex. This is crypto, not forex. So the market, I mean the charts look way more cleaner than on forex, in my opinion. This is just a bigger and extended money flow, and with a RSI, fear and greed waves. And no, this is not market cipher. Maybe it looks similar, but it works differently. Yeah, right, what else, chat? Because I want to bounce. I want to take a deep breath. I want to wait and see. Maybe tomorrow, when the market is gonna settle down a little bit. I mean, yeah, in general, I want to see some kind of switching to the bullish. From a bearish into the bullish. All right, we are bearish here on the low time frame. When if I'm zoom out, I'm bullish like as hell. The market opens in 1 hour. What, today? No. Are you talking about Asian session or what? All right, fellas, I'm gonna bounce. Thanks for watching this live stream. I mean, smash a like, that would be helpful. I'm gonna jump on a live stream tomorrow. I mean, I talked a lot of shit today because there was like no purpose actually. I just wanted to record this and to double check with you fellas what type of market structure we're forming, where we can start bouncing back up, what is going on with Ethereum, what is going on with the Bitcoin, the market leaders, the altcoin leader Ethereum, the market leader Bitcoin. So I've done a lot of crazy and stupid explanations without probably half of you didn't understand what I was like talking, but yeah, whatever. Peace out. Don't be greedy, secure gains, and don't be a pussies, because market is going to reward, the crypto market is going to reward for those who have like a balls, bigger balls. And yeah, peace out.